Hey, friends, and welcome back to another daily devotional. I'm Pastor Stephanie, and I'm so glad that you have joined us again today. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. As I was getting ready for work this morning, I did what I always do, and I took out my retainers. Now, you see, I had braces when I was young. In fact, I was one of the youngest people in my grade to get braces because I got them when I was in fifth grade. And I had them on for 2 years, got them off in seventh grade, was so excited, and the orthodontist said to me, be sure and wear your retainers every night because your teeth will move if you don't. And so I took his advice and I wore them every night for several years, and then I got lazy. And then I stopped wearing them altogether because it was somewhat inconvenient and I didn't really like the way that they felt, so I just stopped wearing them altogether. Well, fast forward about 25 to 30 years, and my teeth had moved, just like the orthodontist said that they would. So, my husband Phil and I decided I would go back to an orthodontist and I would get some braces, which I did, had to wear them for about a year, and then the orthodontist gave me my retainers. And he said the same thing that my first orthodontist said. He said, make sure you wear them every night. We see, I learned from my earlier mistake. And so every night, without fail, faithfully, I put my retainers in my mouth. But you see, friends, our spiritual life is very much the same. Sometimes we grow up in the church. Sometimes we hear the words of our pastors and our Sunday school teachers and our youth leaders and all of those people who invest into us, and they say, make sure that you're connecting with God every day. Because if you don't, you will gradually and slowly drift away from Him. Well, sometimes because it's inconvenient or maybe even a little uncomfortable, we stop reading our scriptures. We stop taking the time to pray each day. And the sad thing is that gradually over time, our spiritual lives change. Because you see, we are supposed to be disciplined in our relationship with God. It's not always easy. It's not always convenient. And sometimes it's a little uncomfortable. But friends, you don't want your spiritual life to change for the worse slowly over time, because it's hard sometimes to move it back to where it needs to go. But just like those second set of braces, they did their work in my mouth and they helped to move my teeth back into alignment. And I learned my lesson. So every day I wear my retainers. But every day in my spiritual life, I connect with God. And I don't just do it once or twice a day. I try to do it all day, every day. Because you see, Paul says to us, pray without ceasing. Don't stop praying. Continue to read your scriptures. Let them soak into your heart. Let them become so much a part of who you are that they're connected to you. Because it will help to move your life into alignment with God. And you want to stay there. So be faithful. Friends, I'm so thankful for you, and I'm excited that we are looking towards being back together again on June 21st. We will have two services, 8:45 and 10:45. We will begin meeting together again. It'll be a great Father's Day celebration for all of us. So I can't wait to be with you again. But until then, I'll see you online again soon.